They could have dumped him out in the woods, like at one of these boat ramps, or they could have rolled him off into the water, but looks like it's like boxers. Oh, look at a knife. What if we're onto something and they drop that here?
Putnam County Sheriff's Office needs your help looking for 35-year-old Perry Bowman. Take a look at your screen. He lives in Baxter, Tennessee, and his family says they haven't seen him in over 2 months. Authorities say he's 5'5", weighs about 175 pounds. He was last seen by family on September 23rd.
You said this one or the other one? We could probably put it in right there. You can walk up here. You gotta watch this tree right here. Yeah. Alright. So we're shooting here. Bring it up to 70. I mean, it's 10 feet right here. I'm gonna shrink it down to, so those dudes, let's go down to 60. So we're looking for anything. I mean, it's 8 feet deep. So I've seen the pictures. I know kind of what I'm looking for.
Yeah.
Now, they said they searched all the land around this, so.
Shove back in there?
There's a couple things on the bank that I did see. Couldn't guarantee it's anything, but it's casting a shadow.
Like what shape?
There was the tree. It's that. It was after the tree. There's something. It wasn't big though. I'm shooting 40 feet right now, so I mean, let's say dude's 5 foot whatever, 5'8", whatever. I mean, it should give me a good shot of something.
What is that? Is that a tree?
I don't know. That was one of the shadows, you know. But we'll take a peek. Back up. It's a car seat cushion. That's really weird. Yeah. Not a baby one either. I'm like, it's stuck, whatever it is. I mean, you can pull it over to the, pull over the side, put it over there. We just left location number 1, the prime location, and now there's a lot that was been edited out. So like, I didn't like, we've been talking to the family for a while, you know, and there's lots of family out here, and there's no point in putting them on camera. I you know how I am. That's just not part of my my thing. But we did talk a lot, and I told him we'd spend the rest of the day searching other spots, you know, because like, just because he's not in that body of water doesn't mean he couldn't have been taken somewhere and left at another place. This is a very like secluded, back in the woods country type of environment we're in. So there's all kinds of places that the locals know about that we don't. So they gave us some ideas. So we're gonna drive around, spend the rest of the day checking these boat ramps and checking these trails, see what we can find. All right, so I got the boat running, sonar's up, warming up. So I don't necessarily know if he would have been dumped in the water. I'm more interested in the ravine when we came in. So I think as we leave, I definitely want to park and look down at least.
Yeah.
But he could have been rolled out here and sunk. See how cold the water is. The water's cold. I'm shooting 70 feet, so I mean, man, it's gonna be hard. I don't really know what I'm looking for. I mean, I'm hoping something jumps off that maybe looks like, because he couldn't be that far. You wouldn't think. Uh-oh, they might have pulled it out. I think they pulled it out because there's tire track marks right here. You see it?
Yeah.
That sucks.
I was getting excited about
I know. I was really hoping that they didn't pull it out yet. But... All right, so we stared at the sonar for a little while. There's nothing big out here. I don't really know what I'm looking for when it comes to searching for a body on sonar. Nothing jumped off the sonar immediately. So I'm standing up right here. I'm kind of just eyeballing it, seeing if I could see anything. He's still looking at his sonar and mine. Just kind of seeing. I don't know anything really. I'm just seeing if I could spot anything that we could double check. All right, Cane Hollow boat ramp is cleared. At least as much searching as we did. We searched the water, nothing out here that we could see with the sonar. Now we're looking for a body, you know, as crude as it sounds. And I didn't say anything that jumped off the screen as a body. There's even a car out here, and you could see, there was a car that used to be out here, I take that back, but you could see the tire marks where they pulled it out about a year ago. So you could see those. I assume you'd be able to see something that looks like a body, but I just don't know yet. I'm not experienced at that. So I couldn't confirm he's not out here, but I'm also thinking if I'm the bad guy, 2.5 months, if he's in the water, you would assume he had been found by now. He'd been floating, you know, because that's how that William guy was.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm thinking they went somewhere and dumped him somewhere in land where they're down a ravine. This is a very, very wooded, remote, hilly, caves, cliffs. You know, they could have,
do you want to check?
Yeah, I did notice as we came in here, like on the side of this road is a deep ravine.
Yeah.
So I mean, at the least, we could just park and just kind of look and see if we could see anything. You know, because like I'd say they parked right there and just threw him out the back of a truck and he rolled down. Should still be laying there. 2.5 months, unless he's buried by the leaves. But I really don't know. I don't know. It's a needle in a haystack. But we can look. I didn't even realize it drops off this side too. But...
Oh yeah, this runs steep.
So if they was driving down this way,
Dang near vertical.
she's not gonna drive. She's probably riding with somebody. He's looking out the window. So more than likely, unless she's yelling stop, could be either side. I'm just thinking out loud. I don't know what that thing is. Bunch of trash. They threw a bunch of trash down there. I want to go down and look a little closer. I mean, if they would have thrown him off at the top of the road, he wouldn't have made it all the way down here unless they got out of the truck and kind of helped him along the way. So that's what I was doing. I want to get down here as close as I can to this like cliffside. See if he's laying like right here.
Alright, let's go to the next boat ramp.
I mean, right off the bat, I'm thinking this place is like a little community back here.
Oh yeah.
You would think somebody would have seen something.
There's way too many eyes.
Yeah.
It is a cool little hangout spot, but hope we can get out.
I mean, there's tire tracks right here. So somebody's like, you could drive all the way around. Pretty sure this would be do not trespass. But it's kind of a weird thing to see laying out here, but it's a woman's hygiene product. The kindest way I can say it. Some beer cans laying around. So this looks like private property, but it really doesn't mean anything if somebody wanted to come out here and dump something. I mean, there is trash laying around everywhere. This looks like a pretty big hangout spot right here. Looks like this log was set here, but it's snapped. There's some more clothes. Looks like boxers. Essentially what I'm doing now is I'm just walking the bank and looking for anything that stands out. Like for instance, you know, right there is a old lawn chair, and I'm trying to use my imagination, you know, like for instance, maybe they put his body somewhere and marked it with a piece of trash. Just, I don't know why they would do that. For like a personal, if they have to come back to move the body, so to speak. You know, so I'm looking for anything that stands out. Then obviously I'm looking for him. But I've walked down here quite a ways. I don't know. I don't think he could. I don't think looking would be looking this way anymore. But so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna head back the way I came. I'm gonna walk over there on that bank really quick, and then backtrack. Make sure I didn't miss any spots. And then we'll head on to the next spot. So I've looked around this area a pretty good bit. Documented everything that I've seen. You saw it in the video. Not seeing anything. That's not to say, you know, I missed him, but I looked around the most obvious spots. I didn't see anything. So let's jump over to the second spot and search over there. And then we'll tell the family what we searched here. They can, at least they can mark this spot off. Second location. I was immediately wrong about the first location we just left. The one we just left was called Austin Lakes Road. This is called Austin Bottoms. So just throwing that out there. But it's kind of weird. You always find people's underwear out here. Yeah. So people are coming out here with underwear and leaving naked clothing. Try to document all the clothing just in case. I don't know. Oh, look, a knife. Treasure or murder weapon though. Dude, I don't want to touch that.
Why?
Well, what if we're onto something and they drop that here? I mean, I know I'm just reaching, but I use a leaf. I don't see anything on the blade.
Multi-tool. Somebody's fishing, dropped it.
Yeah. I'm sitting right here for just a second. Go over here and look around real quick. There's like a wooden... I don't know what the hell that is. It does look old. That's really weird. There's nothing in it, but there's water coming, I guess, running down through it. I didn't see anything in Austin Bottoms. Looked at all the obvious spots, found some stuff, even found a knife.
Yeah.
So that's pretty weird.
The search for a missing Putnam County man has come to a heartbreaking end. On Wednesday, police found the remains of Perry Bowman in a wooded area near a church. He was reported missing earlier this month, but his father hadn't spoke to him since September. A medical examiner will determine how he died.
It's been 6 days now since they found Perry Bowman in the woods, and there's really only been one news story put out since then. Now, I hear the autopsy is going to take 2 to 4 weeks. The body was not in the best of conditions, so they couldn't easily identify it, but I guess through a tattoo they was able to identify it as Perry. Now they need to figure out what happened to him, and from what I am hearing, there's a lot more to this story, but I don't want to really be bringing it up right now because I don't have all the facts, and then we're going into hearsay, slander. I don't want to ruin anybody's name if they actually didn't do anything, but trust me when I say there's going to be a part 2 and a 3. We're going to do some interviews. We're going to find out exactly what happened. This part of Tennessee is plagued with unsolved cases that have been swept under the rug, and just like lazy investigation works, right? I don't know why either. I don't know why, but I get a lot of people reaching out to me from this area wanting help. People who are missing, people who have died and nobody did anything about it. It's very concerning. So either way, we're going to get to the bottom of this. We're going to put out some more videos, and we're going to expose somebody if there is some kind of level of corruption or just plain out laziness, because that cannot happen when it comes to people's lives and loved ones missing. So like and subscribe to this channel. Make sure you pay attention because we are going to be putting out more to this story. And until we meet again, my name is Jeremy. I will see you on that next video.